Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine and on this channel I make content about 3 different topics. So I make videos about being child-free by choice and about living an intentional life and about other topics I find interesting. And if that sounds good to you, please remember to subscribe. Today I want to make a part 2 about perks of being child-free. And I'm going to jump right into the video. Of course, I'm going to leave a link to the last video I've made about perks of being child-free. It's a while since I've made the first video, so I might mention some of the things that I've mentioned in the first video. So the first couple of perks I want to talk about involves time. You have times for hobbies and what makes you happy when you do not have kids. People with kids have less times for hobbies than child-free people do. You also, along the same line, have more free time. You have more free time when you're child-free. You have more time for yourself just in general when you do not have kids. You can poop without stress or take a long shower because, again, you don't have to worry about looking after kids. So if you have been out there in the toilet for a long time, you don't have to worry about them getting into trouble because you don't have kids. You also have more time to be a couple with your partner. You have more time to work on your relationship. You also have more time to reflect about yourself and your life. So you have more time for self-care and self-development. You have time to take a proper care of your pets. If you have kids, you have less time to take care of your pets. And you have time to take care of your relationship. You do not have kids to distract you from struggles or disagreements, so you can get into how to solve these struggles and disagreements right away. Compared to when you have kids, you have to put it on the back burner and get back to it, and I don't think you always remember to get back to it, the problem. I actually solve it. The other perks I have are more mixed. So you have food and candy for yourself if you, of course, live alone, because I live with my boyfriend and when he buys candy for me, sometimes he ends up eating some of it himself, even though it's for me. So if you live alone, I would say, if you live alone and don't have kids, there are not all people who will steal your food and snacks. So this is definitely also a perk if you live alone. Another perk is also you keep your body the way it is. It doesn't go through the change of pregnancy. So like your stomach area and your boobs and your vagina and all that, it stays the same. Of course, we all change with age, but we do not get the change that other people get when they have been pregnant and given birth. This is a good one, guys. You have the confidence and authenticity to go against society and live the life that suits you. That's definitely also a perk because it really takes a lot to step outside of what society in general are doing and do what suits you instead. That really takes a lot of courage. So that is definitely also another perk of being child-free. If you struggle with your health, you can more easily take time to take breaks and take care of yourself if you do not have kids. You can hang out with kids and then give them back again. So if you actually enjoy being around kids sometimes, you can have fun with them without having the full responsibility of taking care of them all the time. You do not have to do more laundry. So personally, I live with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend is the one who does the laundry, and he has to do laundry for both of us and our guinea pigs because our guinea pigs walk on fleas, and kids just get so dirty, so there would just be a lot more laundry if we had kids. So I'm really glad we do not have kids. You do not have to be as strict with a schedule because you do not have kids. So if you have kids, you have to stick to the schedule. You cannot go outside your normal schedule because it's really important that kids have a schedule and everything is on point. But if it's just you and you have a bad day, well, the world doesn't end because you make some easy food, or just the world doesn't end just because you do not clean today or you do not make dinner that night. So if you have a bad day, you can kind of be kinder to yourself when you don't have kids. But if you have kids, you still have to do those things. You can't just put them aside to another day where you have the energy to do it. Also, less strain on the relationship when you do not have kids. I don't know if this is a fact. This is just something I have observed, but I think a lot of the couples who get married and get kids end up getting divorced, and I definitely think that the kids has something to do with this. So as I said, I think that the kids definitely had something to do with married couple getting divorced, because kids really puts a strain on the relationship, and it will test the relationship if it's meant to break or if it's meant to last. So I really think that kids puts a strain on relationships, but of course I do not think that kids are the only reason that people get divorced. I just think that it's one of the big reasons that people get divorced, because maybe they find out that they are really different when it comes to kids and raising kids, and that could just come so many problems just because you get kids, because it puts such a strain on the relationship. And you can also be more selfish when you don't have kids, because you have kids, you really have to be selfless. I know no one is really selfless, we're all selfish, but you have to think less about yourself and more about the kids and what they need. But I'm really happy that I can take more time to think about myself and my relationship with my pets and relationship with my boyfriend and my in-laws and all that I can really have more time to work on that just because I do not have kids. Yeah, guys, that was some perks about being child-free. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave down below in the comment section the perks you think that you have because you're child-free. That might inspire me to make a third part of this video. So a third part about perks about being child-free. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope that you subscribe and like this video, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye, guys!